Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and click on the bell so that you get notifications every time I post. So basically, today I'm just gonna be showing you guys a video about this face, how I achieved this face, and it's basically just gonna be a beginner video. So no hectic products, no nothing hectic, just use what you have and don't use what you don't have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you find it helpful in a way. And yeah, I will see you in the video. Let's get it started. So let's get it all started. So I'm just gonna start priming my face with my NYX finishing spray. I use it as a primer and as a setting spray, like that. Make sure that your face is dry. And then now I'm gonna follow with my Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. I'm just gonna use my what's this, a wrist, just to make sure. So I'm just going in with my foundation, and then I use the brush to apply my foundation. So I'm going to quickly go in with my beauty blender just to make sure that there are no harsh lines that the brush left behind, because we don't want that. And then now I'm going to go in with my LA Gold Pro concealer. Basically what I do with the LA Gold Pro concealer is, with the concealer rather, is highlight. That's basically what I do with this concealer. Make sure that when you're applying the concealer, you form a triangle type of shape. Make sure you don't go all the way back to your hairline, because that defeats the point of highlighting or creating a shape rather for your face. So that's basically what we are doing with the concealer right about now. I'm gonna go in on my forehead and then on my chin, and then I'm also gonna go in on the bridge of my nose. This helps us create that cute, small, petite nose, because the girl has a big nose. And I also like applying it on the side of my lips. It just makes my lips look a little bit smaller. And then I'm just going to quickly go in with my beauty blender. Remember guys, I've been emphasizing on my previous brow tutorial video that you guys need to blend. So blend. Make blending your best friend. My second name should actually be blending. Just make sure that everything is blended through and there are no harsh lines of the product, because that will not look good in the end. And now I'm just gonna go in on the bridge of my nose, because I must make sure that everything is blended. And then now I'm going to be contouring using my NYX foundation in the color Mahogany. That's what I use to contour when I liquid contour, because sometimes I also dry contour. That's when I'm just using a powder, a dark shade powder, when I'm lazy. So basically here I'm just contouring is hiding everything. So I'm just hiding my forehead, because I believe I've got a huge forehead, and my chubby cheeks. That's what I'm basically doing now. It's gonna give me that illusion of beauty. I don't have chubby cheeks, and I'm also gonna go in on the side of my chin just to give me that illusion that I actually have a small chin. And then now I'm just gonna go in on the side of my nose just to, again, this is like I'm literally drawing a fake nose on top of my real nose and hiding my fat nose. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. I am contouring and rather hiding my thick nose and giving it an illusion that I have a smaller nose. And then again, you go in with the beauty blender, you blend. And if you guys can notice, I'm using a different beauty blender from the one I was blending the concealer with, because you do not want to confuse the colors. So for the concealer, use a different blender, and then for the contouring, you also use a different blender. And then now I'm just gonna go in with my banana powder. Basically what we are doing here, we are baking. I know most people think baking is just in the kitchen, but no, we also bake our face off. So basically you apply the banana powder everywhere where you applied the concealer, and this is just the process to set the concealer and make or highlight the parts that you highlighted with the concealer more. It's just enhancing it and making sure that it is set and proper. So I actually forgot to blend my nose. I'm just gonna quickly go in with that. I am not going to be doing my eyeshadows and my eyelashes on camera. I will film a separate video for that. And there we have it. I've got my eyelashes and my eyeshadows on. So basically now I'm just going to be going in with a brush, a fluffy brush. The fluffier the better, and just dusting off the excess baking powder that you applied earlier on, and also making sure that everything is just blended through and looks as one. And again, guys, I need to emphasize this to a lot of people that are starting out in this makeup journey, that you do not need to put pressure, unnecessary pressure on yourselves. Rather, use what you have and don't use what you have. When I started this makeup journey, I literally started with a set of brush that I got from my aunt, a foundation that I got from a promotion in a magazine, and I think I had eyeshadow palettes that were 6, and that's all I had, and I used it, and my face looked bomb, if I have to say it myself. So do not put pressure on yourself. Buy things step by step, and yeah, just figure everything out as you go. So right now I'm just gonna go in with my blush, if I can find it. I honestly think I do my makeup as ghosts, because 1 minute something is there, the next it's gone. So there's my pink rose blush. So I'm just gonna go in, lightly apply the brush on your cheekbones. It just gives you that extra color that you need. And remember, blush can either be your best friend or your worst enemy, and you don't want it to be your worst enemy. And then I'm just gonna quickly go in with my Revolution bronzer palette that I got from Clicks. I think it was 139 or something like that, but I bought this like a year ago and I still have it. And if you don't have a bronzer, you can also use an eyeshadow that is gold or bronzish gold to highlight your or bronze your face. Basically what bronzer do is it just brings out or enhances everything, just makes everything pop. It's like that, it's like the cherry on top of the cake. It just makes everything just complete and look all glittery. Mponing, man. It just says, look at me now. Look at me now. If you get what I'm saying. So I applied it on my cheeks, on my chin, and on my forehead. So basically everywhere where I highlighted with the concealer, the banana powder, I'm now applying bronzer. And also I'm gonna go in on the tip of my nose. I use my finger for this because I don't like using a brush. It just ends up creating a mess. And I'm also gonna go on the bridge of my nose again with my finger. Just helps me control the amount of bronzer I put on my nose. And I like applying on the corner of my brows also, just to make everything pop. And remember, I told you guys that I use my NYX finishing spray as my primer and as my setting spray. So right now I'm just going to set my face, and don't be afraid to make your face wet. The more wet, the better your face is going to set, and just dry out your face. a quick run through in the products that I used. I used the Maybelline Superstay Foundation, the LA Gold Pro Concealer, NYX Foundation, the color Mahogany, the Revolution Bronzer Palette, the blush, the Pink Rose blush. And then I also used the NYX Finishing Spray as both the setting spray and as my primer. Hey guys, so we are done with our face and this is the final look. I hope you guys liked the video and you found it informative and useful into your lives and during this lockdown time. But yeah, this is the finished product, the budget friendly face. Without wasting any time, thank you for stopping by, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, click on the bell. I don't know what you're waiting for if you haven't, but if you have, let's continue this on the next video. For me, for now, it's peace out.